Hello friends, this is a lecture of time reversal test. We had made some mistake in previous lecture and we are rectifying it in this lecture. Sorry. Now, understand what this time reversal test says. If you are providing any index number, finding any index number by any of the method, then what you should do is, time reversal test says the price index number of current year is to base year multiplied by price index number where current year is taken as base year and base year is taken as current year. The multiplication, the product of both should be 1. Let us understand it in the form of the example. Say 2011 right now is current year and 2000 is say base year. Is it alright? Let us do one by one method. Is it right? Last year's method. Is it right? What is the basic formula? Sigma price of current year, quantity of base year. So price of 2011, quantity of 2000 divided by sigma P0, price of 2000 and quantity of 2000. This is what last year says. Is that alright? Multiplied by, we are doing time reversal test, and now understand what we will be doing. The current year will be converted into base year and the base year will be converted into current year. Multiplied by price of current year. So P0, that is price of 2000. Quantity of base year, that is nothing but Q1, that is quantity of 2011, divided by price of base year, that is P1, that is price of 2011, multiplied by quantity of base year is Q1. Is it equal to 0? It is equal to 1 or not equal to 1? Not equal to 1. So last year's does not satisfy time reversal test. What is time reversal test? In previous lecture also that we have done correctly. Just while formulating the formula we have done something incorrect. So current year is shifted to base year and base year is shifted to current year, and we write down the denomination in the same manner and hence proved that last year method does not satisfy time reversal test. Let us go to past year, whether it satisfies time reversal test or not. Alright, what is the basic formula? Sigma P1, sigma P0, Q1 multiplied by time reversal. This will become P0, this will become Q0 upon sigma P1 Q0. Is it equal to 1? No, it is not equal to 1. So past year also does not satisfy time reversal test. Correct. Last is last year. Fishers. Last year, past year, now Fishers. Let us see whether Fishers satisfy time reversal test or not. Fishers, what is the basic formula? Under root P1 Q0 divided by sigma P0 Q0 multiplied by sigma P1 Q1 divided by sigma P0 Q1 multiplied by, I am doing time reversal, sigma P0 Q1 upon sigma P1 Q1 multiplied by sigma P0 Q0 divided by sigma P1 Q0. Every sign will change. 0 will become 1 and 1 will become 0 when you are doing time reversal. Is it alright? This P1 Q1 can be cancelled. This P1 Q1 can be cancelled. Everything is multiplication. This P1 Q0 can be cancelled. This P1 Q0, P0 Q0, P0 Q0, P0 Q. This is equal to 1. So, Fisher's satisfies time reversal test. Again, let us do all three things. Is it alright? Laspierre, Paasche, Fisher's. Unit test satisfied by all. Time reversal test not satisfied by Laspierre, Paasche, Fisher satisfies it. Factor reversal test, this both does not satisfy it, this satisfy it. So Fisher is termed as ideal index number because it satisfies all three basic tests which are for determining the ideal index number. Thank you, friends.